Hey everybody, today I'm going to be touring the Corvette Museum here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So come along with me as I show you around and get to see all these really amazing cars. All right, let's go have some fun. Entering into the Corvette Museum, which is located at 350 Corvette Drive in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So this is going to be an overview of everything. They are open 7 days a week. From January 1st to February 28th, they're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and then they're closed on Tuesdays. Now, from March 1st to October 31st, they are open Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 5, and Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. November 1st through December 31st, they're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday to Sundays, 9 through 5. So this is Central Time Zones. They're also closed on New Year's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day. To get in, ages 13 to 61 are $25. If you are 62 plus, it is $23. 5 through 12, $14, and 4 and under are free. If you are a museum member, you are also free, and there are some discounts like AAA and so forth available if you would like to do them as well. One of the cool things here is they do have a Corvette simulator that you can get into, which is pretty interesting. I did not try it on this particular visit, but it is something you can do. They also provide different exhibits. They rotate them out. And then they also have exhibits that are the more permanent ones. So for instance, the current one is Pop Culture and Corvette. Also, they are doing the Driven by Design, which is a history of Corvette's design process. And it also features some of the diverse groups of individuals that are responsible for the most iconic sports car design of all time. So it is really an interesting place to be. As you see, I just did a quick overview of some of the different Corvettes and things that we were seeing as we walked through. One of the other things that they have in here that will be coming up soon is they do have a Stingray grill, which is located right inside, which is really awesome. You can go there and get a nice lunch and stuff while you're visiting. The food was really good. And one of the other things I liked is that they also had some vegan options, which was really cool. They also have the option for an NCM Motorsports Park, which is adjacent to this, where you can actually drive your Corvette, interact with others. There are a lot of things in here that you are able to do, like designing your own license plates, having deliveries of your car, and so forth. I would highly recommend looking at their website for all the details on everything that you can do. There's so much different information on there. I can't possibly include it all in the video. But it was really neat looking through all these. Like, look at this blue one. I mean, I am not a great sports girl. I'll put that out there. But I do appreciate a good-looking, fine car. And I just like the ones that are older styles and stuff. For me, they're just more appealing. I have to admit, I am a Mustang girl. I hope to one day get my Mustang. The older 60s ones with the convertible tops, that's what I'm looking to get. Probably doesn't belong here in a Corvette video, but I just figured I'd squeeze that in there real quick just to let you all know. But we can certainly appreciate the beauty of these cars and the craftsmanship. They are really lovely sports cars. They have so much to offer, so much to see, so much history. There were so many famous people's cars that are featured here throughout. This one, I was just like, how in the world are they getting in and out of this one very well? As you see coming up, this is some of the gift shop that they have. We did purchase a couple things in there. They have a wide variety for you. A bunch of different sizes and shirts and different things. There is some jewelry, some keychains. You name it, you can pretty much find anything you need in there. So that was nice to visit. And then this is just a little sample of the restaurant. I was talking about what they had out on the board that day. I like that everything is right there, so you can go in there and get what you want. We also went outside a little bit to look around, and it was really neat because everybody can buy like a brick, and you can do it in memorial or different things. There's a pathway all the way up the side of the building, which was really neat. I also liked looking at the cars. These were like the collectors of all the different types of Corvettes that you can collect through the years. That was pretty cool to see in all the cases. There was actually 2 of these displayed. They had information about the engines. You could see a little bit about those, so we took a couple minutes to watch that. This is a little bit more of those cars coming up that were displayed on the walls. I don't want to give too much away because I do feel like I'm doing a pretty good overview of the entire place. It is really just a nice thing to walk through and see on your own. This is one of the original prototypes, so that was interesting to learn about. Here are some more absolutely gorgeous vehicles to take in and check out. And also take the time when you're going through. They have information and history out there for you. Some of them actually have videos that you can watch. If you have a few minutes and you're enjoying your day and just want to learn a little bit more about it, I would recommend that as well. This is part of one of the exhibits now. As I mentioned, they do change out their exhibits, so they will have different things come through. But it's just really interesting to learn about it all. They talk about the different types of races, the racers. They have some of their memorabilia and stuff on location, which is also nice to see. This was another interesting car. I wasn't so sure about the headrest on the backside for me. I didn't like that design all that much, but the rest of the car was pretty cool. And then looking through the rest of the racer cars and all, I learned a lot from going through here. So what else did we have today? They had a lot of interesting information, the women involved in these races and stuff too, and their accomplishments. Those were featured as well, which I always love to see. Another interesting fact that's going to be coming up, again, as you see, there is like memorabilia and stuff that you can see when you're going through. I do recommend looking at all that if you have the time to do it. Definitely a lot of great information there. This is another one of the cars that I just really like the look of, so took a little bit of extra video of this one, as you can see. Enjoyed that going through. And Kentucky itself in general is just a lovely state to visit. My daughter goes to school out there in Louisville. She goes to Bellarmine. She wants to be a doctor. So we were out there visiting her and we thought, well, what are some different things that we could do together to make the most of the visit? So we just jumped around and did a bunch of different little things. This area was pretty interesting too. It shows you how you can choose all the colors and everything and what is available. So I thought that would be pretty neat to feature. Once again, this is another one of the cars I saw that I thought was a pretty neat looking one and I wanted to share it. I did cram in probably quite a bit, if not all of the cars in this video. But like I said, some of them are permanent and others are going to be rotated out. So if you're going to visit, you will probably be likely seeing something else unless you go soon while these exhibits are going on. But again, do visit their website so you can get all the information about what is going on right now. Here is some more of the sports cars, or not the sports cars, but like racing cars, sporty designs. Really interesting to go through and see all this. And the masterminds behind all these designs, it's just really neat to see. We had a really good time. And we luckily got there pretty early, which I also recommend. That's how I was able to get a lot of these videos without people in them. We went early and just took our time going through. Then it did get kind of busy about a half an hour or so in. It started to get really busy. This is some of the Hall of Fame that you just saw going by there. As I mentioned before, there are some celebrity vehicles and cars that you can see. Always interesting to see those and what movies and stuff that they were featured in. Love, love, love the older style. And of course, we have to have a red one. Just wouldn't be the same without that. And then I'm sure a lot of you had heard about the sinkhole that happened here as well, and actually caused a lot of damage to one of them. I have some video footage in here of that also. So that really set them back and hurt them, and we were able to actually see the area where the sinkhole occurred. And I tell you, standing on that and feeling the depth that it went down was absolutely incredible. Like, even though it had the glass and everything over it, it still felt like we were going to be falling through the bottom or something when we were looking down. It was a really eerie feeling. Interesting to see how they put everything back together. And here's that video I'm talking about now. They put it over the location so you could see down inside what was going on. And then again, we're just looking at some of the random ones that are there. Another interesting feature were the Corvette Barbie dolls. My daughter is an avid doll collector, so I went ahead and included this in here, or for anyone else that may be interested in it. So I hope you enjoyed seeing everything today and that you're able to get down there and check it out. It is a really neat museum, a lot of great, interesting information. I think you would really enjoy it, especially if you are a Corvette lover. We have a friend of ours who is, and he actually had his wedding there, which is really cool. Thank you all for stopping by and joining today. Have an absolutely amazing day.